Hello, my beautiful creatures of the world. So today I am still filming on my iPhone because my camera's got even more issues than me, which, girl, that's saying something. But today I have a story time that I just had to tell y'all. I don't know why weird things happen to me, but they do, and I guess it makes good story time videos for YouTube. I guess the universe knows I'm a YouTuber. Anyway, that's beside the point. To get into the story, basically, I am at a gas station. I am done pumping my gas. I go inside to pay, and I come out, and there's this guy. He looks like, okay, I don't want to stereotype people based off their appearance, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. He looked like a gang member, not even gonna lie. Like, tattoos all over the place, like, he was wearing, like, the really baggy shorts, and he had, like, the jewelry. Basically, the only thing that was missing was, like, the 90s boombox on his shoulder. Not that having tattoos or wearing those clothes make you a bad person at all, that's just kind of what he looked like. And he comes up to me, and he says, "Yo, dude, I gotta ask you something. Can you help me?" I'm like, "Can I help you?" And so I said to him, "What do you need?" And he's like, my car won't start. Can you give me a jump?" And I'm just like, boy, you think I know how to do that? I do not know how to jump a car. Like, LOL, if you think I'm capable of doing that, you're something else. Granted, I should probably clarify, I do not know who this person is. Total stranger. And I say, "I don't know how to jump a car." He's like, "No, I can do it. I even have the equipment. All I need you to do is pull your car around over to mine and pop your hood, and then I'll do everything." And I'm like, I don't know, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna, like, steal my engine, steal my battery, steal stuff? Whatever. I decide to do it. I'm so really nice person. So I decide to pull around, and so I pull behind his car, just put it in park, and then I pop the hood and let him do his thing. I just go on my phone, like, ready to dial 911 if I have to for whatever reason. Like, I was really freaked out. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Like, I was in a public place. I really wasn't in danger, really. I was just kind of, it was so bizarre that this was happening. Again, I really shouldn't have been scared because in a public place, not that big a deal, but it was still a random stranger who just, like, approached me out of nowhere. And he said something like, "I approached you because you seem like the nice guy who'd be able to help me." And that's just kind of like, are you saying stuff like that trying to get me to do what you want? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm on my phone, and for about 10 minutes he's working on my car, and then he basically slams down my hood. I think he's done, and he just jumps in my car. He literally just opens the passenger door and gets in the car, sits down, and everything. Like, totally uninvited, just out of nowhere. He's like, "Yeah, my car's not starting, so can you drive me to my apartment or whatever?" And I'm just like, seriously? You just jump into my car, get into my car without permission, and then essentially demand a ride for me? Like, do I look like a freaking Uber to you? Like, no. Like, I was so uncomfortable. So I just didn't know what to do. Like, is this bitch gonna pull a gun on me and demand my wallet or something? Like, I'm freaking out at this point. And I didn't know what to say. In hindsight, I should have just said, "Get out of my car. Like, I've already done enough for you." You know, live and learn. Now I'm, like, prepared in case a situation like this happens again. I'm just gonna be like, "Get out of my car. Oh my gosh, like, who are you?" And I really, again, should have said that, but I'm just like, "Oh, yeah, like, where do you need to go?" He's like, "Oh, it's just the so-and-so apartment's just a couple blocks that way." It wasn't really that far, but I start driving, and it's just so uncomfortable. Like, the radio wasn't on or anything, and so it's just this dead silence. And then he, like, tries to, like, make small talk with me. He's like, "Oh, so do you live in the area, blah, blah, blah." I'm just so uncomfortable. Like, this person, again, just got in my car, a complete stranger, and basically demanded a ride from me. Like, again, I want to reiterate to him, you know I'm not an Uber, right? Like, you better tip me for this. But we get to his apartment. He's like, "Oh, that's my apartment right there." So, you know, like a normal human being, I start slowing down and, like, pulling over so he can get out. I'm maybe down to, like, 10 miles an hour when he just opens the door and jumps out of the car and just starts running. Like, you're basically tucked and rolled. Tucked and rolled. Tuck and rolled. Do you do past tense for both of them? I don't know. He just got out and started running. I'm just like, "Oh, you know, I would have come to a complete stop for you, but whatever." And I just, like, drove away, and, like, my heart was beating so fast. Like, the entire time I was so scared. I really thought he was gonna, like, pull out a weapon and demand my wallet. And this happened really recently, and I just had to talk about it because it was so scary. And if someone just jumps in your car, like, oh my gosh, now I know. Tell them GTFO, like, you are not welcome in my car. You're lucky that I said that I would use my car to jump your car for you. And it's like, call a freaking taxi. I'm not an Uber. Anyway, it started out scary, and then it turned into a little anger. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, obviously the situation was he just really needed help, and I was there to help him because I'm a really nice person. So, in the future, I will never, ever, ever be walked over like that again. But I just thought I would share that with y'all. Hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment down below. Tell me if you've had any crazy things like this happen to you. Also, check out my social media links, which are going to be in the bottom bar. And make sure to hit that beautiful subscribe button to become a beautiful creature of the world, because I make new videos every single week. And I will see y'all next time. Love y'all. Deuces.